Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Manny B investing in BI, and holy, the markets are down about 6%, and things are changing a little bit. Some things are starting to be less red. I wouldn't say that they're pumping or anything, but we're going to be talking about Indigo protocol. What happened? Markets dumped. Whatever belief you have is the reason doesn't really matter, right? The only fact that remains is you've probably lost money today. I lost a little bit, like everyone else. Could have been way worse had I stayed and continued to accumulate when I knew for a fact a lot of this stuff, especially on Cardano, was so oversold. There's just so much money in the markets in Cardano because of the meme coins. And it's just in a bunch of just really, honestly, in my opinion, junk projects or projects that don't have any protocol launched. So they just had all this liquidity just sitting there, and no one can use a piece of software to make money on. No one can do anything. All you can do is trade speculation. And I some people believe that's what crypto is all about, but the smart ones know that that's not the case. The smart ones know that we're here for the dApps. We're here for the freedom with our finance, to be able to program our finance. So what is going on? Well, if you haven't been paying attention, Indigo protocol, one of the best dApps on Cardano. And I'm going to say it's number one. In my opinion, it is number one. It is better. It's probably my favorite dApp period across all blockchains, honestly. But it's super cool. What it allows people to do is it allows people to open up collateralized debt positions where you can short and long different synthetics using Cardano's native token, ADA. And what I like to do is I like to just stake my tokens in the stability pools that allow for the liquidations to happen. And you get a share of those liquidations in the form of rewards in both ADA and the governance token for the Indigo protocol called INDY. And that INDY is a really high performing token with a decently low total supply. And it's just a marvelous, marvelous platform. I am so glad that I really, forced myself to learn and follow along the project while they were building. And they did things the right way. Met with them in person at Evo or Rare Evo. And just great group of guys. The Discord's amazing. The community is amazing. And they are growing in both TVL adoption and a fan base almost every day. And it's truly amazing. Really, really a ton of love for the protocol. Ton of love for Indigo Labs and the people over there. And thank you for building such a cool protocol. But let's take a look at these liquidations. We had a ton of liquidations in the last 24 hours, mostly Bitcoin, some IUSD, but man, oh man, look at this. 88,000 ADA. That really sent it right there, man. That really sent it. I mean, it was going crazy. Anybody got a total on what was lost in the protocol? So what a lot of these people do is some of them are just degen gamblers, which is fine if that's your style. Others are legitimate investors that maybe forgot to collateralize their position and they got liquidated. They didn't get there fast enough. Maybe they were at work when the crash happened. I'm sitting here in my home, and I'm here all day for the most part. And a lot of people, they're off at work. They're in the city. They don't have, their computer that they do the crypto on is at home. And you see the market dump and you're sitting at work and you're like, oh crap, I need to add collateral. Well, you can't. You're an hour away from your house at work. So there's a lot of different reasons why, so many liquidations happen, because I'm sure a lot of people watching this that don't use Indigo are like, why don't you just, burn it or, update the ratio so that you can avoid getting liquidated? Well, a number of different reasons. Maybe you forgot. Maybe you weren't paying attention. Maybe you were out of town. And again, maybe you're at work. Very possible. So, whatever the reason, they're paying our gain if we're stakers, and that's what went down. We gave up a little bit of our staked assets, and we got a return in ADA reward. So I'm just going to let that roll over until the next epoch, and then I'll probably pull some stuff out, get my INDY probably staked. I don't know if I'm going to sell it. I think I'm going to start reaccumulating INDY again, and then when it rips back up, then maybe we'll sell it. But let's take a look. INDY dropped big time last 30 days. We were above $3, and I sold like half my INDY tokens above that $3 range. You go back even further, there were points where it was above $4. All-time high was recent, right? $4.50. We're 50% down from that. A month ago, July 14th, and we're 7 months ago, we're 78% up from that all-time low. So a lot of INDY people are sitting good if they've been around for a while. And to the people that are asking, that are just confused, like, why are we celebrating? Why are we having all this fun? And they're asking, how do I get involved? How do I experience this? Should I buy Indigo right now? Well, I mean, no financial advice. I don't really know, what you're looking like as far as finance goes. Me personally, I like Indigo under $2. I like Indigo under $2. And I'm not saying that it's going to go under $2. It could rip up tomorrow morning and go past $3 again. But I personally like accumulating Indigo under $2. I think it's oversold when it starts hitting $4. I think it's just a lot of hype in the Cardano community and a lot of loose liquidity flying all over the place from a lot of these meme coins and these projects that don't have applications or even screenshots of applications. Shout out to Linkage. I just feel like a lot of that money is kind of just, it's funny money. People are throwing it everywhere and it's running in waves, and you got Bison, doing his thing, causing stuff to pump and dump. So just be careful. I think Indigo is the real deal. I think a lot of the pricing for it as of recent was artificial. It was oversold in my opinion, and we got a correction and we're back down to $2.12. I would say this is a good range. This is when I was comfortable with buying it, periodically, if that's what your mission is. But I like it under $2, and I see it going in a bull market. If we can get some good TVL coming in, maybe from Blue Shift, from Polygon, we can get some more interest. I see this token going up and only up, triple digits, at the end of it all. But I think it'll get to $100 pretty easily. Let's go ahead and take a look at the coin perspective and see if we can see what that looks like. Let's see here. Indigo protocol. Hopefully the numbers are good. Yeah, all right, we're good. Go back 90. A little nice little crown. Nice little hairline there. Let's say 200. What's it going to take to get to 200? $1 billion. What about 100? 3 digits. What is it going to take? $500 million. You don't think a protocol like Indigo that works as well as Indigo does and does the things that Indigo does can't hit $500,000 in a bull run? Okay. What do you need? What do you want? Do you want 1,000 tokens? What did I say was a good goal? I said 500 was a good goal. I'd be all right with that. 50,000 off of about $1,000. Hey, I like it. Buy myself a Tesla or something, right? Just have your goals. Have them be realistic. Let's say, what's it going to take to get to half of that? $50, 25 grand off of 1,000, right? 318 million. That's nothing. So, act accordingly. Just make your plan. Make your plan. Stick to it. Don't be a hodler. Make sense. Make the smart move. Buy when it's low. Take your profits when it's high, and wait. When it comes back down, buy. That's the smart thing to do, in my opinion. Could double up our tokens what we sold our Indigo for, right? And a lot of my tokens are free because we've been trading it the whole time. So that's why I took that profit. I sold above 3. I felt Bitcoin was going to get shaky and move downward at some point, and it was going to pull everything else with it. Those were just my beliefs. I went with the gut, and it worked out. So that's what it is. So Indigo, get in there, stake your INDY. You can vote on the protocol parameters and things like that, and you get rewarded. So we'll see what our rewards look like in the next epoch here when it closes. I think it's like tomorrow, and we'll see what happens. I've got another wallet that I've got my INDY in, but the percentage right now is 14% historically, pretty low compared to stability pools. We're over 50% on Bitcoin. We're 43 for IUSD. It's almost a no-brainer for IUSD. I'm throwing my money in IUSD right now. I'm taking those INDY rewards, and I'll take that ADA and I'll probably sell it. I'll probably sell this INDY, trade it, swap it for INDY tokens. Swap this ADA for INDY tokens and just start building up my INDY portfolio again and ride it all the way to the next bull market, making sure when there's pumps to take profits and when there's big dips to buy more. So if you like Indigo protocol, want to see how I use it, how do I utilize it in my greater DeFi play, make sure you hit that like, hit the share, subscribe, and then I will see you on the next one. Peace.